Hi, I'm Adam Wafer. It's Thursday evening, November 6th, 2025, and it's the day before my weigh-in. I don't know if I feel confident enough about going in on the weigh-in tomorrow, but either way, we're going to try it and see. Usually on Thursday nights, I usually try to skip dinner, and then I'll eat something for breakfast after I weigh in. But I don't tonight. I think I am just going to eat a sensible dinner. So I'm going to try that and see what works out. But we'll see what happens when we weigh in tomorrow and go from there. Here lately, after getting off work, I haven't been feeling as energetic as I'd like to. So just have to keep going at it, see what we can do. But anyways, I hope everybody else is doing okay out there, and just got to keep hanging tough, stay in the fight, don't give up. Talk to you later.
$509.0 pounds.
509. Let's try again. Just to double check. Might have to let this thing reset first. It's better than I was expecting.
Goodbye. Hello. It's ready. $510.0 pounds.
I'm going to try one more time. I don't like it when I get multiple weights. Probably should have stuck with the first one.
Goodbye. Hello. It's ready.
All right, last time.
$509.4 pounds.
509 it is.
Good morning. It is November 7th. Well, this morning I got on the scale, and I'll be honest, yesterday I wasn't feeling very energetic. I got on the scale, was not expecting a good result. However, as it turns out, I did drop from last week. I weighed 511 pounds, and this morning I weighed in at 509 pounds. So, okay, things are looking up a little bit better than I thought they would, because this past week I tried to do my best to refrain from snacking. And yeah, I know there's things to snack on, there's things not to snack on, and then of course there's the whole thing of, well, how much did you snack on? And if I can keep from it, I try to, but I also try to make sure some of the things I snack on aren't as bad as some of the others. Like some of the things I definitely try to stay away from. I've been having to stay away from ice cream. I absolutely love ice cream, and I used to be able to demolish an entire container of Bluebell ice cream with no problem. I could easily go through it in the course of one day, and that, stuff like that I had to put a stop to. And I've even gotten away from getting milkshakes, things like that, because that I look at that as ice cream. And yeah, there are occasions I would love to stop off at Dairy Queen, get me a large blizzard and all that. So I put a stop to that. I can't even remember the last time I've had an ice cream milkshake or anything like that. So there's that. The other thing I've been trying to stay away from, chocolate. Chocolate's good. I love chocolate, but nah, been trying to stay away from that. So this week I kind of did snack on potato chips a little bit. I didn't go crazy with it, because used to I'd get me a big bag of it. I love the dill flavored potato chips, and I did get some smaller bags, and I didn't go crazy into them all in one go, but I know that those type things count. And then of course, the other thing I've been kind of somewhat addicted to a little bit are the wintergreen lifesavers, which they aren't chocolate, but I know they got sugar. So I guess those are the things I've been just kind of been trying to fend off as best I can. And then of course, occasionally I like to snack on the Jack Link beef sticks. Those at least have protein, so I know when losing weight, protein is something that's important. But again, the idea is not to go crazy with it, and that's what I've been trying to get away from. I mean, the tirzepatide's still helping my appetite, keeping me from eating more than I ordinarily would. But I just really need to get in this groove where I'm, getting my weight down. And I mean, I'm down 2 pounds from last week, which is good. I'd like to go further, and I'm just going to have to really push myself to do more physical activity, and that's something that I've had here lately. I haven't been feeling as energetic, and and the times that I do feel energetic, I need to really take advantage of that, harness that, and just push myself to get out and walk, and if I could really get myself to walking, I know I could get the weight to come off, and that's kind of where I'm at right now. But anyway, I wanted to give everybody an update, and I do need to give a shout out to Lucky Link Peptides, and there should be a link in the description for that, and they've helped me. They've helped supply me with the peptides that I've been taking here recently, and so give them a look, and check them out. And like I said, there's a link in the description. Anyways, I just want to go ahead and sign off, and I'll be back in touch next week. So stay with it. Keep in the fight, and keep fighting, and don't ever give up. That's what I want to keep driving home to everybody, because I know the struggle. Losing weight is not something that happens instantly. I know it, and nothing good ever happens overnight. So the idea is just to keep building with it. So for those of you out there who are struggling, just hang tough, and I'll see you next time.